So what I take away from this is that sometimes our souls, he was so caught up in his rivalry with this town, which was an element of his soul. He did not like this rival town, and that he couldn't even begin to be in touch with his spirit, which was, would have let him know that it was right to help his fellow man. And there's another way that I look at the concept of the spirit and the soul. And a lot of times, if people undergo traumas in life and they're wondering why me, and sometimes it's hard not to feel guilty for things that happen. Now, I'm not saying this is how it is, but is it possible that perhaps maybe their spirit, before they lived that life, did actually agree to go undergo certain things, hopefully to understand, to learn, and maybe to bring compassion to the earth. And maybe that was the idea that the spirit had before that go around on earth as a person. And but you shouldn't let that lead you to believe that there's something in your soul that enjoys trauma or anything like that. Yeah, my point in the video was twofold. One was to share that the story of Jonah, which I guess the main thing that I would take away from that is just how easy it is to get caught up in rivalries and jealousies and whatever it might be, and how from God's perspective, I believe God just wants us all to help each other and get along. And basically the golden rule, it's like you try to get the most joy out of your life, but not at the expense of others, is the way I look at that golden rule. And this is the story. It's on that level. It's also just a funny look at humanity and how we can be. And I guess it's just reaffirming that there's something bigger than us. And then the other point of it was just to share the concept of the body, the spirit, and the soul, and how you can use that to interpret anything really in an interesting and I think useful way.